Welcome to another episode of Grizzly Beer Reviews. Today we're going to be looking at a beer from a company called Snoqaulmie out of Snoqualmie, Washington. This is a beer I got in a recent trade, and it's just another surprise. We just kind of traded for beers that we didn't know about. A West Coast for East Coast kind of thing. And they call this their summer beer. They say it's a pre-prohibition pilsner. I'm not a huge pilsner fan. Not a huge lager fan. So I'm interested to see what this is going to be like. It's a small company. It says it's a crisp, refreshing beer with a spicy aroma and hoppy finish. 5.6%, which is a pretty good, percentage for a pilsner. So let's see what it says here. It says this is a summer beer. It's a pre-prohibition pilsner brewed alt style. We start with a pilsner recipe and some flaked maize for fun. Use a lot of Saaz hops for that spicy flavor, then ferment it with our house ale yeast for a clean, dry beer with a refreshing finish. Alt style refers to the use of ale instead of lager yeast. So it's 28 IBUs. It'll be interesting. We'll see. I don't really have high hopes for it, so hopefully it'll be a pleasant surprise. But if not, then whatever. So it looks like a pilsner, a really pale, kind of banana-y yellow. It's pretty see-through, a little hazy. It says it's unfiltered, so there's a little bit of gunk in there, but not a lot. I mean, it's basically see-through. There is some haze to it, though. A really a thin, just pure white head to it. Yeah, it smells like a pilsner. Just really kind of a spicy hop kind of smell. Not a whole lot of malt characteristics in the nose. Just kind of smells like a clean Budweiser. Like, it's not much of a smell besides that. A little bit of like a lemony, citrusy zest to it. But let's go ahead and see what it tastes like. Well, it's a lot better than Budweiser. Yeah, it's just really... There's not a ton of flavors in this. It's really crisp. I can see why it's a summer beer. Something that you just can drink a lot of on a really hot summer day. I can see how it would be really refreshing. There is not a lot of malt. There's not a lot of malt coming through on this. There is like a lemony, spicy zest coming through. It's actually pretty bitter. There's quite a bit of bitterness coming through. There's not like any floral or citrus besides the lemon. There's just like a little bit of lemon. Maybe like a lemon grass kind of taste to it. A little bit of, just a little tiny bit of like of a bready yeast kind of taste. Not much though. But it's mostly just like a really crisp, really clean. Not a whole lot to it. It's a really sessionable beer. Yeah, I mean, it's good. It's good for what it is. I'm not a huge fan of this style. It's not something I would drink very often. So yeah, for a pilsner, it's good. It's good. It's well done. It's well balanced. It's clean. It's crisp, drinkable. It's just not something that I would want to drink very often. But yeah, it's just got a nice, that spicy hop is really nice in the background. I like that a lot. That's a really nice flavor that most pilsners don't have, that they've done a good job of doing. There's just like a little bit of malt, a little bit of yeast, mostly just like a really crisp, spicy, hoppy kind of taste to it. But I really highly doubt you can find this most places. This is just like, it seems like a pretty small Washington brewery. But that's Snoqualmie's summer beer, a pre-prohibition pilsner out of Snoqualmie, Washington. But yeah, thanks for coming back for another beer review. Keep coming back for more. This has been a pretty good beer.